the heart with exercises. The heart is known as the emperor of all of the organs in Chinese medicine. It's a grandiose title, but it points to the fact that the other organs will all sacrifice themselves to ensure that the heart stays in balance. In Chinese medicine, often we relate things back to a family model. We think of the heart, it's known as the mother of the spleen, which follows in the support cycle. And obviously, the spleen is seen as the heart's child. So that then makes liver, that would be seen as the grandmother of the spleen and the mother of the heart. The implication of these ideas is as follows. Often in Chinese culture we hear how the grandmother, who is the matriarch of the family, but does she control with a light hand or a heavy draining control? Does she suppress her daughter, the heart, or her grandchild, the spleen? In the support cycle, the organ you are studying always has a preceding mother and grandmother and precedes a child. If your grandmother is over-controlling, in the case of the heart, the kidneys are the grandmother of the heart, or perhaps it's the mother, in our case that's the liver. They might all tend to lean on the heart's energy a little too much, and therefore drain the heart's energy. We have the heart, the emperor, and all around it the organs trying their hardest to support this energy. So the heart is seen as the seat of all emotions. Any kind of hurt triggers emotional reactions, which can then cascade down through all the other organs. As we've seen, the liver stores anger from the past, the lungs store grief in the present, our kidneys store fear from the future, and the spleen worry for the future. The heart is the summer element. It's represented by fire. Its colour is bright red. It's probably more accurate to call it high summer, from about mid-June to mid-August, as the next element in the cycle, the spleen, has the Indian or late summer aspect. The heart's positive psycho-emotional attributes are love, joy, peace, contentment, propriety, insight, wisdom, orderliness, forgiveness, and courtesy. A heart out of balance shows negative emotions such as hate, guilt, shock, nervousness, nervous excitement, longing, and craving. The heart is a really delicate organ. We rarely work directly on it. In acupuncture or medical qigong, we always stay carefully away. But there's a simple strategy to help ourselves. Just out of interest, the heart is said to be the seat of memory too, and working directly on the heart could actually be damaging to the patient's memory. Everything about the heart is about emotions, expressed or repressed. This is why we see the symbol in Chinese as heart as being heart and mind combined, inseparable. The heart-mind axis is one of the keys to life. To help solve the problems of the heart, we need to access the mind. To solve mental problems, we can also work on the heart. The heart is about what you might refer to as spirit, or maybe joie de vivre. It's about the shine in somebody's eyes, their bounce, their lively aspects. It's easy to see when the lights have gone out and when the eyes look dull, like a dead fish eyes. The heart also governs perspiration. If we sweat too much or not at all, look at the heart first. If the heart is disturbed, there may be insomnia, dreams, nightmares. This too is the preserve of an unbalanced heart. So what we can do on a practical level, switch from black tea to green tea may be one of the best things you can do for your heart. The great news is that red wine and dark chocolate are also good for your heart. There's a great heart exercise too, which I'll show you. As I mentioned before, it's good to have the heart exercise in our overall set, but we don't tend to work too vigorously on the heart itself. Calming the heart with meditation is a much better plan. Search your life to see what patterns create emotional ripples in your mood. That's an even better plan. As we say in Chinese medicine, the art of the heart is to empty the heart every day. The yin heart is partnered by the yang small intestine. Therefore, we should not rule out an imbalance of the heart when faced with tummy troubles. Clearly, the first place to look is to the stomach and its partner, the spleen, but also keep the mother of these two in mind. Often a rumbling, growling gut or colic pertains more to heart energy and less to spleen energy.